in a case that we've been following for over a year now. This was breaking news we brought to you at noon. A local sailor has admitted to killing seaman Angelina Resendiz last year. Jermiah Copeland says he strangled the 21-year-old in his barracks and then hid her body. All the while, Resendiz's family searched desperately for her. The guilty plea came inside a courtroom at Naval Station Norfolk this morning, part of a plea deal. And we know that Resendiz's mother, Esmeralda Castle, her attorneys and supporters just got done speaking. News 3 reporter Jay Green is live there at Naval Station Norfolk right now. And Jay, what were they talking about?
Yeah, Anthony, they were talking about everything that we heard in court today. So I'll give you just a little bit of a play-by-play. We did, as you said, just finish up that press conference with Miss Castle and her attorney, Marshall Griffin, just a few moments ago. But, you know, I want to remind you that today was the first day that we heard from Jermiah Copeland in court. We've never heard from him. The media has never been granted access to hear from him up until now. So as part of a plea agreement, Copeland pleaded guilty to the lesser included offense of unpremeditated murder in court. He admitted to strangling Resendiz in his barracks on May 29th of last year before hiding her body in a wooded area of Norfolk's Broad Creek neighborhood. It would eventually be found on June 9th. That'd be a year tomorrow. Copeland also pleading guilty to making false statements to NCIS investigators. He also admitted to strangling another woman aboard the USS Harry Truman in 2024 and secretly recording another woman in Norway and then destroying the evidence. The military judge accepted that plea deal. And one of the most emotional moments of the day happened outside of the courtroom before testifying. Resendiz's mother, Esmeralda Castle, met privately with Copeland, reporters, attorneys. No one was really allowed inside that meeting, but after court, I asked her about what they said to each other. Here's what she said.
I thanked him for speaking the truth and for saying what happened to her and how it happened.
Did he say anything to you in that meeting?
He said sorry. He cried, right? He was tearful. He didn't know what I was going to say, and when I told him thank you, right, and I don't hate you, this hurts, right? It softened, right? And he apologized.
And Castle later took the stand this morning describing her daughter's dreams of serving in the Navy. And she said that, her daughter was excited to one day cook for world leaders. But she also described her frustration with the Navy and how they handled her daughter's disappearance, especially in its earlier days. Now, court is expected to resume tomorrow morning, Tuesday. We're expected to hear from the defense and as well as Copeland's mother. She's expected to take the stand. And then after that, the judge will impose a sentence. Copeland faces at least 40 years and 2 months in prison. For now, we're live at Naval Station Norfolk. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Jay Green, WTKR News 3.
And Jay, I appreciate your reporting. I know this has been, over a year in the making at this point, and there's so much new information that came out today. So we are just continuing to follow your reporting closely. Of course, we'll check back in with you a little bit later. You know, you just heard it right there from Angelina's mother. Resendiz's family getting closure from, at least some closure from a devastating ordeal that's lasted over a year now. As we mentioned, Copeland says he killed Resendiz on May 29th of last year. It's also the last day she was believed to be seen alive. Virginia State Police put out a critically missing adult alert for Resendiz on June 2nd. Her body was later discovered June 9th in Norfolk in the Broad Creek neighborhood. Her identity released the next day. Navy police said they had another sailor in custody. And then 3 months later is when we learned Copeland was charged with premeditated murder, which brings us to today, more than 9 months after that, about when he pleaded guilty to the unpremeditated murder of Angelina Resendiz. Again, we dive into each of those major developments and everything in between on WTKR.com. There is just so much involved with this case. If you want to refamiliarize yourself, you can do so on our website. All right, switching gears and back on the peninsula, this is in York County. An employee at Tabb High School facing charges tonight of being drunk in public, and investigators are accusing him of being drunk today during school. The York-Pocosin Sheriff's Office tells us that a school resource officer was notified of an employee being possibly intoxicated while working at the school. The SRO found the employee, identified as Jeremy Vensky, and determined, yes, he had been drinking. Vensky is listed as a Navy junior ROTC instructor On the York Schools Directory, we have reached out to the sheriff's office, to the school system to try and learn if he was working with students at the time. We are waiting to hear back. When we do, we will let you know right away.
Bit of a cooler day out there, 72 on the peninsula, 70 south side, and 70 into North Carolina, and breezy winds out of the east at about 15 miles per hour right now. Temperatures tonight, though, they don't fall off a cliff, staying in the 60s, 70 right now, down to 66 by 10, 63 by 2, and then 60 by 6 a.m. for your overnight low, and then we'll start to warm back up tomorrow. Right now, we have some clear skies across much of our region, just one little batch of cloud cover that's made its way southwest, but looking at mostly sunny skies for a majority.